Unlimited cash, yacht parties, and secret empires, life beyond ordinary. Step into a world where money has no boundaries. Picture private jets lining palace runways, yachts that rival five-star resorts, and weekend parties that cost more than most people earn in a lifetime. This is the reality of Arab billionaire women in 2025. Many are heirs to centuries-old royal families, dynasties built on oil, or modern business empires. Where women once lived largely behind closed doors, they now thrive as CEOs, philanthropists, diplomats, and global trendsetters, exerting influence, wealth, and attention worldwide. Some shape education and healthcare, others make billion-dollar boardroom decisions, while a few host parties that dominate headlines. Every skyscraper, yacht, and gala is grounded in real-world power, legacy, and strategy. Who tops the list of Arab women billionaires? The Arab world's wealthiest women represent a remarkable mix of inherited privilege and self-made success, shaping industries and influencing economies across the Middle East. As of 2025, Forbes lists 38 female billionaires in the region, collectively holding an astonishing $128.4 billion, highlighting the growing power of women in traditionally male-dominated spaces. Among them, Lubna Olayan of Saudi Arabia stands out as a business pioneer, building on a family fortune exceeding $10 billion while transforming the corporate landscape. In Qatar, Sheikha Moza bint Nasser, closely linked to the ruling family, wields influence with assets valued at over $15 billion, blending education advocacy with strategic investments. The UAE's Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, often called the mother of the nation, commands significant wealth through royal holdings and philanthropy, shaping social programs that benefit countless citizens. Hana al-Rostamani, also from the UAE, has made her mark as CEO of the region's largest bank, steering financial innovation while challenging gender norms in high finance. Lebanese-born Nayla Hayek, with Swiss ties, and Jordan's Randa Kamel exemplify women expanding influence beyond borders, contributing to global business, philanthropy, and industry leadership. These women embody a unique balance of tradition and modernity. They honor their heritage while redefining what is possible for women in the Arab world. Their wealth and influence are not merely symbols of luxury, but tools for leadership, innovation, and societal impact. Through ambition, strategy, and vision, they are shaping economies, mentoring future generations, and demonstrating that with opportunity and resources, Arab women can achieve unprecedented heights while staying rooted in cultural identity. Lubna Olayan. Lubna Olayan may not throw the wildest parties, but her influence is undeniable. Born into one of Saudi Arabia's first billionaire families, she studied in the United States at Cornell University, later earning an MBA. In 1983, she became the first woman in Saudi Arabia to run a major company, Olayan Financing Company, and today she chairs Saudi Awwal Bank. Despite her enormous wealth, Lubna keeps a relatively low profile in Riyadh, living with her American husband and 3 daughters. But her wild side lies in her persistence and advocacy. She fought for 18 years to secure another woman's place on the company board, ultimately succeeding in a male-dominated corporate culture. Her story shows that influence isn't only measured in yachts and champagne. Sometimes it's measured in the battles won quietly behind closed doors. Lubna also invests heavily in education and women's empowerment through her charity, Al-Fanar, which trains and employs marginalized women across Saudi Arabia. Her life demonstrates that wealth can be both a shield and a tool for systemic change. Sheikha Moza bint Nasser. Few Arab women combine diplomacy, fashion, and philanthropy as effectively as Sheikha Moza. Married to the former Emir of Qatar and mother of the current Emir, she has co-founded the Qatar Foundation, an organization that built Education City, a sprawling university hub hosting top global institutions. Known for her iconic turbans and designer gowns, Sheikha Moza commands attention on both the runway and the red carpet. Her family holds stakes in global enterprises, including Harrods, Valentino, and Barclays Bank. Documents from the Pandora Papers revealed she purchased London mansions worth £120 million through offshore companies, showing just how global her influence and assets are. Moza balances her public image with philanthropy. Her schools educate over 50,000 students, providing scholarships, research funding, and opportunities for international exposure. Her presence at world forums, from climate conferences to United Nations panels, cements her status as a global power broker. She demonstrates how wealth and influence can shape education, culture, and diplomacy simultaneously. Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak. Sheikha Fatima, often called the mother of the nation, married Sheikh Zayed, the founding president of the UAE. She has spent decades championing women's rights, education, and social programs across the Emirates. In 1973, she launched the first women's organization in Abu Dhabi, a foundation that paved the way for modern Emirati women's leadership. Today, at 82, she continues to open conferences and address global audiences. She initiated the first Women in Peace and Security Center in the Gulf, highlighting her commitment to both education and political influence. Her legacy isn't measured solely in wealth, it's measured in opportunity, social progress, and policy reform. Her efforts ensure that every Emirati girl can access free education and opportunities previously reserved for men. Sheikha Fatima exemplifies how wealth, influence, and vision can coexist to create tangible, long-term societal impact. Super yachts. Arab billionaires, particularly royal women and families, have firmly cemented their place at the top of the global superyacht scene, turning these floating palaces into symbols of power, wealth, and influence. Among the most famous is Azam, owned by the UAE royal family, stretching an astounding 180 meters and reportedly costing around $600 million. Then there's Lady Moura, known in Qatar and Saudi circles for its gold-plated name and opulent interiors that redefine extravagance at sea. Serene, once associated with the Saudi crown prince, commands attention with its $500 million price tag, multiple guest suites, private cinemas, and luxurious amenities designed for the ultimate privacy and comfort. These yachts are far more than travel vessels. They serve as arenas for high-level diplomacy, strategic networking, and unforgettable parties. Destinations are carefully chosen to impress, often including hotspots like Monaco, Cannes, and Dubai Marina. Even a single weekend on such a yacht can cost between $1 million and $3 million, covering private chefs, internationally renowned DJs, imported champagne, and guests flown in from elite cities such as Los Angeles and London. In essence, these super yachts are floating kingdoms, blending luxury, status, and influence in a way few experiences on land can match. Life on board. Life aboard these yachts combines indulgence and business. Influencers and models may be paid €10,000, €50,000 simply to appear at events. Crew members often sign non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, and can earn up to €40,000 monthly to maintain secrecy. Interviews with former staff reported in The Guardian and Hollywood Report. While billions in deals may be signed during the day, evenings are reserved for extravagant entertainment. Alcohol, luxury dining, and celebrity performances are common. The result is a floating environment where business, pleasure, and secrecy intersect, creating experiences most of the world can only imagine. The hidden dangers of extreme wealth. While these lives appear glamorous, they are not without risk or controversy. Princess Maha al-Sudairi, for example, once reportedly left Parisian stores with unpaid bills totaling $20 million. Offshore companies conceal real estate and private jets, shielding assets from public scrutiny. Inheritance disputes within royal families can drag on for decades, sometimes turning relatives into adversaries. Some women face intense pressure to maintain discretion while male relatives dominate public and business life. The combination of public scrutiny and private excess creates a complex environment where reputation and security are constantly negotiated. Philanthropy. Despite living lives of unmatched luxury, many Arab billionaire women dedicate themselves to philanthropy, using their wealth to drive meaningful change. Sheikha Moza has established schools, universities, and research centers that have transformed the lives of tens of thousands of students across Qatar. Lubna Olayan's Al-Fanar Foundation empowers disadvantaged women through training and employment, nurturing entrepreneurship and sustainable growth in local communities. Sheikha Fatima has championed universal education for Emirati girls while supporting healthcare initiatives and peace-building programs. Collectively, the foundations these women lead spend hundreds of millions annually to address urgent issues such as poverty, education, women's rights, and public health. For these powerful figures, wealth is more than a symbol of status. It is a strategic tool to create lasting societal impact and leave a legacy of meaningful change. 2025. In 2025, Arab billionaire women are more than figures of luxury. They are leaders on the world stage. They sit on boards of multinational corporations, launch green energy initiatives, and walk red carpets at major fashion and cultural events in Doha, Paris, and London. Their influence blends modernity with tradition. While many adhere to cultural norms, such as wearing hijabs or abayas in public, they also command attention in corporate boardrooms, luxury hotels, and global summits. They are redefining what it means to be an Arab woman in the 21st century, educated, wealthy, influential, and unapologetically visible. From private jets that bypass airports to yachts hosting parties costing millions, these women live lives few can comprehend. But beyond the champagne, gold, and designer gowns, their legacies are real. Enjoyed this video? Subscribe for more exciting, updated content, and share your thoughts or suggestions in the comments. Thank you.